Welcome to episode 5 ways to leverage PR during the coronavirus crisis.
Welcome to the PR Playbook podcast with Ranjini Joshua, the only podcast that teaches you how to strategically navigate the world of public relations and social media and grow a powerful brand.
Hello and welcome to episode 5. I decided to do this episode really last minute because of how hot and heavy the news is around coronavirus across the world. If you think it's not relevant to you, you may want to take a deeper look. The coronavirus has affected everything from networking to the way we work on a daily basis. And while it's clearly a public health issue, it relates to how we manage our daily lives and is bleeding into business and the way we work every day as well. It's led to the shutdown of offices all over the country and leaving remote workers to their own devices on figuring out how to network, do sales, do marketing, do PR, basically from the comfort of their home. I'm sure that most of us aren't really sure what to think, but I do know that at our house, we've been much more diligent about our health. So in all seriousness, I want to urge everyone to make sure they take caution and take care of their family first, while we are not quite sure what to do and how to manage this situation. That being said, there have been numerous events and trade shows that have been canceled all over the world over the past 2 weeks, with news popping up on a daily basis. It is clear that this world epidemic will affect the 2020 business year pretty heavily. So we started thinking of ways our clients can manage and work around this news. What we were doing was reaching out for client news and getting a response back saying that coronavirus is top of mind, and if it's not related to coronavirus, we shouldn't be pitching them. So from a PR perspective, there are definitely ways that you can leverage coronavirus, even if you think that your business doesn't directly apply to public health. Our clients at the Silver Telegram have already made that internal shift, and we've been asking our clients from a tech perspective, as you know, the Silver Telegram is a tech agency, on how what they do can help either remote working or business in an environment where something like this is happening. How can you optimize your brand visibility during busy news cycles and during this particular coronavirus epidemic? This is not the first time things like this have happened. We had the SARS outbreak. We had different issues around the world. Obviously, September 11th comes to mind. So things like that where some one thing dominates the news, there's definitely ways to work around it. And part of this is kind of newsjacking, right? It's a way to manage our brand visibility in relation to the news. Obviously, you don't want to be clickbait. You don't want to sensationalize what you do if it's really not relevant. So make sure that whatever you're doing is actually relevant to the way people are working or living or conducting their lives during this period. So we wanted to make sure that we gave you some tips specifically around this. Here are 5 ways to stay visible during this media crisis. First, create a position on the coronavirus as it relates to your brand. How can your brand help optimize, support people who are either worried about the coronavirus or dealing with the coronavirus from a personal or a business level? This could be a lifestyle brand, or it could be a business that works on, IT operations or collaboration. There's a lot of different ways that you could talk about this. So how does your brand fit into the coronavirus story, and how can you help people during this time? Second, react and comment on social media and LinkedIn. Create commentary around it. Be helpful. And I think that's the most important thing to remember is be helpful and be authentic. Don't comment if it doesn't make sense to your business, but really help. The first thing that came to mind for me was to really talk about the commentary of how the coronavirus is going to affect business and PR and marketing in this time. And if you looked on LinkedIn, if you look on my profile, Ranjini Joshua, you can see I wrote an article about the coronavirus and PR and marketing and how they relate to each other. So it's very applicable. Business is changing right now. Businesses have to shift the way they're thinking to really apply to this epidemic and how people can still move their trajectory forward even when something like this is happening in the world. Create thought leadership content around the challenge in your industry and how you can address it. So basically what I was just saying about LinkedIn, I created a thought leadership piece. You could do this on LinkedIn. You could do this on your company blog. You could do this in an email newsletter. There are various ways that you can disseminate this information. It's timely, people will read it. Make sure your headline is very applicable and punchy to the challenges that your potential clients might be having at this moment. 4, identify media from your industry and in general business to reach out to that are covering the coronavirus, that are covering solutions to the coronavirus, and maybe even those specific to your trade that haven't covered it yet that may. So if they're already covered coronavirus, they may be following the trend and covering it multiple times. But if they haven't covered it yet and they're really specific to your industry, they may be doing that very soon. And you could be on the cusp of giving them some information, content, expertise that they might need for that article. So make sure you reach out to like your media friendly people, main players in that industry of yours. Last but not least, update content on your website or create a relevant landing page. So, I think the blog is probably the best way to position the content. So writing a blog about it and making the content relevant to your business. But you can also create a landing page around it if you're doing LinkedIn marketing or Facebook advertising. You can really capitalize on this. And this is a little bit more of like the ad strategy, but you can capitalize on leveraging coronavirus and how you're solving the challenge and getting people to link over to your landing page or your website. So just some things to think about. First, create a position on coronavirus. Second, react and comment on social media and LinkedIn specifically. 3, create thought leadership content around the challenges that your industry faces and how you can address it. 4, identify media from your industry and general business to reach out to. And 5, update the content on your website or create relevant landing pages that addresses the coronavirus issue specifically. If you have any questions on how to position yourself, feel free to send us your thoughts in an email, podcast@thesilvertelegram.com as usual, and we'd be happy to weigh in and give you more insights and leverage on how you can really use what you do to apply to the current media state and environment. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can so that you can use it at your desk, possibly today. So that's all for now. See you next week and stay safe and stay healthy.